Have you ever seen a ring fall out of a woman's private part before? Have you? In Nigerian churches, rings are falling out of women's private parts. But for the sake of this video, I will call it a bekus, because that's what Nigerians call it. Rings are falling out of women's bekus inside the church. Have a look at this video and I will be back.
Oh, shake it. Praise, take your seat. What a healing and deliverance service Sunday.
Sir, this is strange. This is Sister Ebere James. She said that at the course of the ministration, she felt this ring fell off between her two legs. And she's 49 years trusting God to be settled down maritally. Physically. Ask people around, did you own this ring? They say no.
It came from between her legs.
In between her two legs.
Going the second declaration that he was making, I played something just.
Are you just sitting and looking like that? Strange things are happening here. Strange things. Strange things. Strange things. We once prayed for a young lady before, and she came under power and began to push like she was in labor and pushed out a ring physically.
So she asked the people around who owned this ring, and nobody could.
This has happened before.
Yes, sir.
In that one's case, power. What came out of the push, like you want to give birth to a child, was a ring. After that happened, she got married. Do you remember that young lady? Dr. Miss Enenche? Do you remember that young lady? That one, her case was, you remember her? Her case was so terrible that apart from not being married, she was literally more like an agent. This case is a bit different. She will go and look for a man and say, I like you. And no matter who you are, she'll bring you down. If she every day, if she hasn't found a man in a day, she will go to the road and follow her. I need you. That's all. She remained in that condition until her deliverance. Power. And that girl that was almost like public commodity got married with children.
So she said she's also experiencing spiritual husband molestation. No man don't want to come near her.
In my life,
how young man comes in her way. Only old men or married men.
We are in the days of very strange happening. Stand up on your feet. Everybody stand up on your feet. Something is happening here. Something is happening here. Something is happening here. Something is happening here. Something is happening. Lift up your hands. Somebody.
Guys, it's getting serious. The pastor of that church is a medical doctor, him and his wife. You are telling me that two medical doctors could not, between themselves, say, no, rings don't fall out of vages. How? How? Did you even see the look of the ring? Did you see it? Did you see? The thing looked like one cheap costume ring. It's not even it's not even metal. The metal is not even metaling. Dirty looking something falling out of this woman's bekus. How did we get here? How did we get here? And even when the woman goes forward and is holding the ring in her hand, you could see the pastor. He said, in fact, I remember one girl, she pushed out a ring. As soon as she pushed out the ring, she got married the next month. So, as far as Enenche is concerned, the women in his church, they are carrying rings in their vaginas. But what I don't understand, this is something that a lot of you pointed out to me, was if the ring fell out of her vag, then she was not wearing any knickers. She could not have been wearing any knickers if the ring was falling out of her bekus, right? Maybe the ladies in the Glory Dome, the Dunamis Church, maybe they don't wear their underwear to church, so it's all free flowing. All the things in their bodies can come out of them. But this is a very problematic doctrine. when a woman has not been married at the age of 49, like this one, they automatically put it down to spiritual problems. They spiritualize everything. And so now, this woman now, she's talking about being tormented by some spirits. They are going to make you believe that now that the ring has been pushed out, she can now go ahead and get married. Now men will start coming for her hand in marriage. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. So your Jesus died so that they can be saving the rings that fall out of women's bekos. For me, what was also problematic about this video is the response between the interaction between husband and wife, the two doctors, Paul and Becky, those two. Pardon the noise. Those two, you could see how deceptive Becky was. She was asked a very simple question. Do you remember the woman that this thing happened to, the thing fell? She first said yes. Then,
do you remember that young lady, Dr. Miss Enenche? Do you remember that young lady? That one, her case was, you remember her? Her case was so terrible that, remember her? Her case was so terrible that.
Becky, stop. Stop supporting lies. If this thing will go down, you will all go down together. Stop supporting these lies. She even went ahead, Becky, went ahead to start pointing, she said she needed, rings don't fall out of vaginas. We need to start addressing these things. What kind of spiritual problem would make a ring? It's impossible. What is this? So who planted the ring there? What is this about? Where did people leave their brains? This is what you guys do in churches? Okay, a question for the gentlemen. This is a question now for the gentlemen. If you knew that a ring, a dirty ring like that, fell out of a woman's bekos, would you be willing to put your up there? It's a question. Would you be willing to put your thingy up there? Mio, I would tell you to tread with caution, because you never know what could come out of that bekos. If dirty rings are falling out, hey. So when you see the members of this particular church, Paul and Enenche's church, I need you to know that rings fall out of their vaginas in that church. Not one, 2 cases already. So be warned though. I need you to know that this is what goes on there. But my goodness, what do you think about rings falling out of bekos? How did we get here? Where is the common sense? And somebody would tell me that because I don't believe, I'm going to go to hell, I'm going to do this, the Lord will do this. Look at the people that believe in the religion now. Look at them. Rings are falling out of their bekoses. Hey, medical doctor cannot tell that bekos don't fall out of vagins. It's all right. I mean, I'm good without the belief. If having the Jesus belief would mean I have to suspend my logical reasoning, no, you can keep your Jesus. I'm good over here. I'm good. Listen, if you have been watching up to this point and you are not following me, make sure to follow, make sure to subscribe, make sure that you share these videos. We need to inform as many people as possible so they know that the ladies in this church, be very careful when you marry them, so that one day you don't go up there and find yourself something that you cannot handle. If rings are falling out, maybe a fridge might fall out, maybe a microwave, maybe a telephone might even, we never know. But just be careful, Sha.